I want to express my enthusiasm for my fellow mates, the heart and soul of this event.
Now, due to some reason, at that time science was not developed. He was a naturalist. He wrote this theory when he go for traveling in different places and see the situation. But now, science developed, and many things is different. So, some criticism may be there. It is obvious, and we are to re-look the theory and the science on the light of recent research.
Almost everywhere I start with this question: what is a species? Because this is a very, very fundamental question, but we don't have a very precise answer so far. Three dimensions or three facets of the word species. No one definition of species has yet satisfied all naturalists. How to apply this concept in demarcating species taxa? This is the practical problem. We know a species, what is a species, but how we use this concept to demarcate species? These are all subpopulations because they are geographically a little bit isolated. Okay. And A, B, C, D, E, F, G together, we call them as population. And if there is genetic exchange between these two subpopulations, then we call it as metapopulation. Where they have found that even this DNA barcode is also not sufficient for many of the cases, especially in mammals. So they are going for nuclear DNA. There are certain nuclear markers, they are going for nuclear DNA, they are matching those sequences. This is a highly technical work. I'm of course not a part of that scheme.
So is there a way I can tell just by looking at them either it is a male or female?
Called Murina. There is a genus called Murina where males are always smaller than females. So just by looking at the size of the individual, we can tell that this is Murina, this is Murina cyclotis, this is a male, this is female, because the males are quite smaller and females are quite big. But morphology is not based on just by looking at a particular individual. What we call this morphological species concept. I have shown you the picture with skull, no? So in morphological studies, what we do, not only these morphological measurements, we take out the skull also.
The scientists are basically create a giant organism.
Hybrid sterility, there is hybrid. There are lots of issues. There is a reduction of fecundity in hybrids.
Our program today brings together all members of biological sciences to reflect on Darwin's legacy.